Hello everyone, this is going to be a full playthrough of the World Tower by me. Obviously, there is going to be spoilers for the entire map. There may be some cuts in the video just to keep it smoother, and I'm going to try and be doing a live commentary. This is not a pre-recorded video. I am speaking over this as I play it because I don't want to do that. And if there are any if there is any cuts, the speedberry time will reflect that, and it will account for the cuts. It will still be the entire time, because I will not have my timer open while I am playing this because it can obscure some of the gameplay. There will be a postcard added to the map that warns for that, which it's not into it yet. It's not in it yet, but it will be. So without further ado, let's hop into the World Tower. We have this opening sequence. I don't remember how long I've been climbing. Nor do I remember what I've overcome. But I remember it's all important. So this map does have a bit of a story. I just realized I actually have this on. We're raw dogging this. I'm not even going to remove it. So we're going to start with the first checkpoint. We do have these transitions, which I'm really proud of, honestly. I think they came out great. So this is checkpoint 1. This is Aftermath. They're a little bit long, but I don't really think that's a bad thing. And yes, this map does have silvers, which I did not get. So this is the first checkpoint. It revolves around these downward stream blocks. They push the player down. They're from Bounce Helper. Whoop. And again, I might cut out, if I'm really dying on a room, I'm going to cut out deaths, but if it's a death here and there, I'm really not going to cut it out. So this is when I started in late January. Originally, I had planned to go for a full year, and then around day 100, I was like, okay, I'm not doing that. That's a bad idea. Mostly because I'd still be working on the map, and I'd probably want to go like insane. 100 days was already pretty crazy. I was already pretty drained by the end of it, and I kind of just want to focus on some non-Celeste stuff too, because you know that's important, and I really shouldn't be spending all my time working on this one Celeste map, even though it would be cool. It's just not worth it. Alright, so we're already at the last room of the first checkpoint. This room is the hardest. Some of the checkpoints have a difficulty spike in the final room, but we got through this pretty quick. And then we're gonna head into checkpoint 2. That song was from Pokemon Sleep, by the way, which I thought was pretty cool. So this is Bastion of the Lost. This is from Pokemon Alpha Ruby, Omega Sapphire? I don't know if I got the names mixed up. I never actually played those games. So in this checkpoint, we focus more on these teleport crystals and clouds. So I love this checkpoint a lot. I think some of the gameplay is pretty crazy, and I might honestly revisit this for a full... I say full map like this isn't already 10 rooms, which is like basically a full map, but I think there's a lot that can be done with teleport crystals in this way. I think they're really fun. We have some instant hypers. This is where the map starts to use a bit more tech. Day 15 was kind of rough. This room went through a lot of changes in the end, and I don't really think whatever original vision I had for the room really survived, unfortunately. Because I think it broke before I finished development, and I had to change some stuff. So that was kind of a little bit of a bummer, but what are you gonna do? This room's really cool, if I could do it. There we go. Yeah, this room's also pretty cool. You need to preserve your dash. I also have no idea how long this playthrough is gonna take. Because in complete honesty, I don't remember the solutions to some of the later rooms, and some of the later rooms get very difficult. So let's hope not really over 3 hours. I'm hoping that would suck, but I don't really know. It is what it is at this point. Oh my god, I cannot wave dash. So yeah, this checkpoint, you have to really be aware of your surroundings. And kind of just... Oh my god, I am actually throwing for content. Maybe it will take 3 hours. You have to really be aware of your surroundings because you're getting moved all over the place. That super with the cloud is honestly really hard on the way back. I'm not changing it. Okay. Oh man, I messed up the wall bounce. There we go. Alright, this is room 19, and room 20 is one of my favorites in the map. And I kind of suspect that a good few people, if they're watching this video, they're probably watching it because they get stuck on room 20. That's the first major roadblock, really. You need your dash. It's the first major roadblock. And you'll see why in a second. I do hope people try and do the room without any help, but this is a pretty big beast of a room. So there's a ton of this arrow stuff, and if you are watching for the solution for this room, let me just say this before I show it. Try and work backwards, because one of my playtesters, Crispy Bag, they worked backwards from this room, and they were able to figure it out by themselves without any help. So that would just be really cool. You know, because I think this room is worth giving a shot, as hard as it is. Now, even though I know the solution, the execution's still a little difficult, so it might take me a few tries. And if this really does, where I like really gets stuck somewhere, maybe I'll just release 2 versions of this video with the commentary, and then like an edited version with just the playthrough. Or I'll hire Gamation to do it. Gamation probably wouldn't do it. Although maybe this is a map that Gamation would upload, but it's I don't know. I feel like he more focuses on story stuff, story narratives, maps. And this isn't super driven by a narrative. I mean, there's a narrative, but it's not like on the forefront like a mod like Solaris would be. Okay, so this is checkpoint 3. This is obviously inspired by OkNano's complex. I guess it's called Nyan's apartment complex, but it's by OkNano. Very good friend of mine. Follow them on Blue Sky. But okay, so this is one of the rooms I don't remember, so there might be a cut here. But I'll keep talking for a little bit. This is inspired by Nyan's apartment complex. Jesus, and yeah, I actually have no idea what to do. Oh wait, that might be it. There we go. Okay. So this is Nano's expert contest map. A lot of people love this map, and I tried. This is the only checkpoint that really kind of like, I don't want to say steals because I got permission, but kind of takes from another map. In the full 365-day plan, there probably would have been a decent. I don't want to say a decent, but there would have been more rooms or checkpoints like this. But since I stopped at 100, this is the only one. I think this is the best one to choose. I think I ended up. I'd like to think I did it justice. I think the gameplay's pretty fun. I think the first 2 checkpoints are the weakest. What do I do? I think the first 2 checkpoints are the weakest, honestly. And then once you get to checkpoint 3, the map starts getting pretty good. I think the first 2 checkpoints are good. I just think around here is when the map really starts to like. I like get in a groove and the map starts being something else. And I'm very happy with it, even even if I can't beat it on my first try. or my 5th or my 10th. So hopefully people watching don't mind that I'm not clearing all these on my first try. If it's really an issue, you know, shoot me a DM and I can either show you the room, or if a lot of people ask, I'll re-record it without a commentary and cut everything down. I thought it would be cute to do a commentary because, you know, not a lot of people. I don't know if anyone's done it, honestly, but I think mapper commentaries are something we need more of, and specifically Goose, I think should. I think Goose has a goldmine of map philosophy and design that I'd eat up like a bowl of pudding if they made a video on it. And they said they have a script, so if you're watching this and you want to see a Goose documentary, or probably on the last Madeline if I had to guess, don't go harass them. Honestly, you probably shouldn't. But maybe just shoot them a DM like, hey, I want you. Maybe don't. Maybe don't go bother Goose. Or maybe bother Goose just a little bit. I don't know. So this is a pretty late wall bounce. This is one of the rooms I don't remember, and we're probably gonna see more and more. Well, I think this might be the checkpoint. Oh wait, am I goated? I'll hop off. I think this might be the checkpoint with the most rooms I don't remember, because it's one of the oldest, and I replayed the first 2 checkpoints a lot, because that's kind of where the playtesters start, and they're there a lot. And they usually, not that they stop when they get here, but they usually take a break, so I don't immediately get feedback. For checkpoint 3 and 4, I think might be a little bit of an issue. But once I get to 5 actually might be a little rough. Once I get to 6, I'll pretty comfortably be able to bang everything out, I think. There we go. That moves a little hard to remember. This room I think is one of the ones I remember the least. I honestly don't even know if the solution I do was the original intended solution, which is not great. Not great for me. But hey, what are you gonna do? Like, I don't even know. I don't even. Oh, you know what? That's probably it. So we have a little Goose and Zucchini picture here. Because fun fact, in the original expert contest lore, Nyan took over the complex after Goose and Zucchini owned it, and they actually found dead bodies in the rooms, and that's why they had to sell it. And Nyan, being the opportunist he is, you know, the character Nyan, not me. Nyan, being the opportunist he is, takes the hotel and fixes it up. And the reason why there's other Gooses, because I mean there's Goose, the person Goose, the character Goose, and then there's Goose the species. And everything I just said is a lie and I made up. I don't know why. But now I can't cut this room out because I have to leave that in there. Whatever the hell I just said. That's tricky. One thing I hope I don't get shit on too much for is the amount of spinner cutoff in this map. There's a lot. I will admit it. And I know some perfectionists might be like, you can't have spinner cutoff. That is worse than killing 16 babies. And like, I don't know, grow up. It's just how I play spinners, and maybe I'll fix a few, but at the end of the day, the spinner cutoff is not really meaningfully negatively impacting anyone's playthrough. Here we go. And if it's negatively impacting yours, you need to grow up, I guess. I don't know. This room's also funky, and I don't quite remember. Oh, that's probably it, honestly. Okay, and here's 30. Not as big as a difficulty spike compared to the other 2 final rooms for the checkpoint, but this one can be pretty difficult to figure out the route for on your first playthrough. I do wonder if this map will be on the routing list. I definitely don't think it's hard list. I think the ending gets difficult. I think the ending gets very difficult, and there will definitely be a cut there. Because I beat the room for the today. Today is the 12th. I beat the fuck. This is my own map and I forgot. Yeah, some final rooms for the checkpoint have a little bit of extended gameplay. Nothing too crazy. But what was I saying? Now I forgot. Okay, yeah, so today is September 12th. I beat the final room for the first time yesterday, September 11th. And I think it's Red Grandmaster. I would like to see what other people think. No one else has beaten it. But I don't think I'm the best at judging difficulty. But I think it's Red Grandmaster. Okay, this is Dreams of a Computer. I think this is my favorite checkpoint name. And I do really like this checkpoint. I don't know if it's my favorite. I think my favorite is Checkpoint 6. And we'll get to Checkpoint 6 when we get to Checkpoint 6. But this features jump blocks and these batteries from Chrono Helper, which I begged Ricky to port in time. So thank you, Ricky. Okay, I'm throwing. They're not super customizable, which is a little bit of a bummer, because I would have liked, you know, to have... I'm blanking. I would have liked to have, you know, this one require 1, and then maybe a different one requires 2, and then another one requires 3. But, you know, I'm happy enough Ricky ported it in time. And I think this is, this checkpoint's the first... Oh, I'm blanking. The first major choke point people might have. Because this gameplay is not easy and it's not readable. So, you know... I think people who are expecting an easier experience might stop around here, and you know what? That's fine. You already played 30 of my rooms. Like, if this is where you want to stop, that's fine. I do hope people like it. I don't hope it's like so hard that it's not fun or so unreadable that it's not fun. But I don't know. I think the gameplay itself is very fun. I think it's pretty difficult. But I am happy with this a lot. I think it's kind of funny. I believe it was Tier. But when that's a reverse. And I need to grab it too. So this wasn't out, obviously, for a while. I finished the final room in May, and now it's September. So little bit of work happened before it actually released, and I'm pretty sure Tier actually, not like plagiarism, they didn't even know. They made a map. I don't know if they actually ever released it. I think they did, using these exact. Well, they didn't use the same exact battery, but it was 40 by 23 jump block battery gameplay, which was, you know, just a complete coincidence. The visuals weren't even like remotely the same, I think. So it was just kind of funny. But for the record, I did do it first. Even though I think, you know, in the long run, the rooms do play complete. I didn't actually play the map. It's on my list. And this room, I think, is one of the hardest rooms in this checkpoint. Mostly because of this Theo climb. But I think it's just funny we ended up doing very similar things. And, you know, I would have liked to release this a lot earlier, but I'm lazy. But I think now's a good time for the map to come out. Yeah, this is it's a fun room when you get it, but I'm not consistent enough at Theo climbs to really love it. I think this is the only, if I remember correctly, this is the only Theo climb in the entire map. Yeah, because I'm just bad at it, and this room honestly had a bunch of issues besides that. Luckily when Toho place tested it, we cleaned it up quite a bit, but I'm still not great at these Theo climbs. I just can't quite get the timing down. I'm actually a noob. I might do the first cut here. Since it's really a mess of a room. Not my favorite. There we go, though. Okay, I'm assuming I cut here, so welcome back. Well, it would have been instant for you, but welcome back. This room's funny because, ugh, I'm like annoyed at myself for the last room. Wasn't the best designed. I don't know how much I'm gonna cut out of that, but it just has some issues that I'm going to get to before the map releases. But this one's funny because you need to kind of race yourself, or race the jumps in a weird way. Because if you, it's kind of hard to describe. I'm like blanking on the words. If you jump, I mean you can see it. If you jump, the blocks switch, and you need to stop it in the block before. Oh, really? You need to stop it in the block so it doesn't fall. So once you jump and it switches to green, you need to very quickly jump again somehow. And I like this room quite a bit. I'm not. Oh my God! What? I think I dashed there. Am I washed? Guys, I think I might be mid. I think I might be mid, guys. I actually am throwing for content. I'm actually throwing for content. I don't even know what I'm doing. I might even cut this room too. I don't really want to. It's not a hard room. It's a good room. What? So that can happen. I tried to fix it. I honestly have no idea what causes it. And it seems to happen a lot. I gotta look at that too. It's something I know came up in playtesting, but I just couldn't figure out what was causing it, and I actually wonder if placing another battery slot with the same battery ID under the whatchamacallit would help. That might be a good solution, actually. Hopefully you guys don't have to deal with that. Hopefully I fix that by then. But for this developer commentary, oh my God, I am probably cutting this room too. So yeah, this is why I said this is where I think people are gonna probably stop their first room. There we go. You have to do that. Oof. I'm gonna, if I'm cutting stuff, I'm gonna take a minute. Okay, we're back. I had to take a quick phone call. And by quick, I mean it wasn't, but there was also multiple phone calls. But hey, what are you gonna do? I've also completely lost my train of thought, because I'm definitely probably cutting some stuff. Especially in this checkpoint, and especially around this room because of the phone call, and half the phone call was in the video, so you know what are you gonna do? But that room was in the trailer, I remember, and I think smooth sailing by Tired and Wired from here on out. I've lost I don't know what to say anymore. I kind of lost my flow. I mean, the map's green in this particular instance. I do quite like this checkpoint. I think there's definitely issues with some of the rooms, but I think overall, I think I do really like this checkpoint. I just need to try and fix these issues. You don't even know there's a spring there, man. Wait, do I even throw it that way? I'm ignoring my own indicator. I've been doing it right the whole time. But there's a few issues, admittedly, with this checkpoint that I hope I can iron out before release. At least that's my plan. If I don't, hopefully after release, and you guys can yell at me. I think that move's awesome. This is 38. Almost at the end. Oh, this checkpoint does have a few of these, like, I guess, boost spots where if you jump where the arrow and the glitch effect is, you get a jump boost. Maybe I don't use it enough, but I don't know. I think when it is used, it's used very well. I don't think overusing it would really be doing a favor. So let's beat this room and then maybe take another phone call. That spring could be raised a bit. Maybe not. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. Okay, I'm going to take a quick phone call. I am popular today, but the world tower must be conquered. That was the corniest shit I've ever said. But I need to beat the level, so can everyone stop calling me? No, it's okay. Because I'm being called by loved ones, and it's actually because my car is broken. I'm not even gonna lie, my car is broken. But I will not I will not vent on the world tower clear video. But this room is ass. And it's okay. I'm not really that mad about it. I think when this room came along, this is day 40 by the way. This is the end of the checkpoint. I think I was just kind of having a rough day at school or whatever. So it was like, okay, glitchy final room is something I can get away with. And it not feel out of place, and I don't have to put in that much work, so I could relax. And that's what happened. So that's why this room is like that, and it's fine. And now we're going on to checkpoint 5, which I think is my second favorite checkpoint, and my favorite checkpoint is the one after this. This is Elsewhere. And this checkpoint is weird, man. It's weird. It's fucked up. It's weird. And I love it like to death. I might make a full map with this. And the gimmick of this checkpoint is these purple boosters and the teleporters, and you never ever know what's gonna happen. It just does the most random shit. The randomest shit happens. You don't know what's going to happen. You just it's a very trial and error checkpoint, but oh my god, it is so fun. I love this checkpoint so much. I think the visuals are like whatever. I don't think the visuals are anything to go home about, but I think the gameplay is just so fun. I genuinely really like this, and I hope people, 1, can get to the checkpoint after area 4, and I hope 2, people, oh, I don't remember how to do this room. And I hope people don't give up at this checkpoint. If you give up at like checkpoint 8, checkpoint 9, they're not even really that hard, honestly. Don't give up at checkpoint 8 and checkpoint 9. If you give up at checkpoint 10, it's like, okay, you know, it's hard. But if you give up at checkpoint 5, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. Not really because anything like, you know, I'm not gonna be disappointed in the player. Like, you know, it's not an intuitive checkpoint. It's hard. I forgot that was a race. It's a hard checkpoint, and I don't think it's really that hard in execution. I think it's probably not harder than advanced in execution. But it's just weird. It's very weird. And I have no shame in that, and I have no shame in this checkpoint. And I have only a little shame because I don't remember how to do a lot of the moves, which is just because I made this so long ago and it's been a while. But absolutely love this checkpoint to death. That's a funny move. I'm going to talk about this real quick before I go on. You have to hit the side of that dash block first, or it won't set you up to get the boost right. And I could change it, but I don't want to. Also, there's a troll block there. I hope that gets people. Here's a weird ultra setup. Not really an ultra, because you don't do the input for an ultra, but it shoots you downwards, and you gotta crouch jump. So it's kind of funny. And then this room is also in the trailer. You have to do some hold left shenanigans once you get into the portal. Oh, you gotta dash up first. This is the closest thing I can compare this to is F-It by Boss Sauce, but I feel like this is a bit of an extreme, because I feel like, you know, with Boss Sauce it was an intermediate level. It was kind of tame. I don't know what that is, honestly. I don't know why I did that. Here's another room I didn't really feel like mapping this day. It's not really. There's not as much as an excuse for it compared to the room 40, but whatever. But with F-It, back to what I was saying with F-It, is that, I mean, that's an intermediate map. It flows very well. It's very contained. It's extremely well polished. And I think this map in this room, or in this checkpoint, is very polished too. As polished as something like this can be, but it definitely kind of it doesn't hold your hand as much, and it definitely doesn't hold back as much. And I think this is not like a rag on F-It. I think F-It is extremely well designed. In fact, that something like that can play as well as it does for newer players. But I can have a guilty pleasure and make something stupid and unintuitive for the sake of it. I don't typically like retention gameplay that uses the weird retention tech. You know what I'm talking about. And I think this is maybe a sibling to a map like that, or, you know, it's related in some way. But I think it's you know, toned down enough where it doesn't. It's not ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous, but like appropriately so. And unfortunately, we're already in room 50, because this checkpoint goes by fast. I think there's a good chance I revisit this one day, maybe for a contest or something, but I think more needs to be done with this. And maybe not in a larger room size, but I think there's just rowing in other entities, and I think there's a lot that can be done. I definitely want to revisit this. Next we have Checkpoint 6, which is not one I would revisit and make again, because I feel like everything here is perfect and tied up in a bow really nice. This is Fallen Forest, this is Checkpoint 6. This is also from Pokemon Sleep This Music. Oh my god, did I say 2 checkpoints ago this was Pilot Red Sky music? I don't even think that's true. I think I found that like Chapter 4 song randomly. Chapter 5 is Pilot Red Sky. If I remember to, I'll put like a little caption saying like, no, it's not. That's my bad. But this is my favorite checkpoint. This is dashless. It focuses on these zip mover grab things, and it focuses on a combo you really wouldn't expect to see because of how the mechanics work, but it's ice core blocks with fire core mode wall boosters, and it just, I don't know, it works really well, and it's really fun, and it's just, I feel like everything that needs to be done with these mechanics gets done in this checkpoint, and I feel like it's just super fun, it's super satisfying. It's just I don't want to like glaze myself, but I love this checkpoint. I think it just plays super well. And unlike Checkpoint 5, where I said, like, you know, I want to come back to this, I don't really think I need to come back to this. I think there's only so much you could do with this, honestly, unless you make the room size bigger, which I could do, but I don't really want to. But it's just like, it's just good dashless gameplay, man. It just I needed to grab that. It just plays so well, it flows really well. I'm in love with it. I think it's the best thing to come out of the entire project, unless you count Checkpoint 10, which I don't really know if you can compare Checkpoint 10 to anything else in the map. It's very different. But I just adore this checkpoint. I really don't want to sound like I'm glazing myself because that's like a lame thing to do, but I feel like I really nailed it in every way that matters to me. It's just really fun, and this entire commentary is going to be just me, and this checkpoint is just going to be me glazing myself. Like, whatever, like, who cares? I just really like it. Okay, it's just really fun to me. I'm so happy with it. Everybody deserves to glaze themselves every once in a while, you know? We need more like advanced dashless maps. There's a good share of beginner dashless maps, and there's a good share of hard dashless maps, but you don't really see anything in the middle. Like intermediate and advanced. I would say this goes in the higher advanced range, this checkpoint. It's not super hard, and I think it's definitely easier than some of the last few checkpoints. But we need more like medium difficulty dashless gameplay. I think it's an criminally underrated thing. Play dashless collab. There's a ton of those in there. And here's room 60, unfortunately. Again, time flies when you're having fun, and this checkpoint goes fast. I love this room too. Next checkpoint is also, I do really like the next checkpoint too, but it's like, I don't know if much can beat this checkpoint for me. I just absolutely love it. But checkpoint 7 is great. This is Gravitation Station, with music from Super Mario Galaxy, and this is also dashless and uses the VVVVVV mode. And it has a really cool visual effect, which you'll notice, and I'm super proud of. It changes when you flip gravity. That's so cool. I'm so happy there's a flag in Gravity Helper that checks your gravity, or else this wouldn't be possible. This room's like stupid hard for no reason, that one move. But I think this visual effect's maybe one of the coolest things in the entire map. I don't know if I want to say that, but there's a lot in this map. But I'm super happy with how I mean, this decoration's very simple. There's no decals, it's just 3 spinner colors, some BG tiles, some floating debris, and then the focus is this changing color. And I don't think it's that distracting either. I'm super cool. I think more maps need to take advantage of the fact that your gravity is tied to a flag. But I don't know if a lot of people knew that. This also uses jump crystals, which or force jumps, which this is kind of hard to explain. The jump refills make it so you can change in air, which you start with. This is VVV plus an extra jump, so you can change your gravity in air. It's not just pure VVV mode. But then the jump refills give you a jump as well to use in flip midair. But there's also the force jump crystals, which just give you a regular jump. And I think, you know, there's a lot you can do with the V6 mode, but I think add those kind of like flowy moments of having the player actually jump, even if they're not controlling it, I think is great. I think it really fits my style and makes gameplay very flowy. Anyway, this room's awesome. This was made on April Fool's. There's no VVV6 mode. It's just off. There's no gravity in this room. I mean, all my playtesters that have gotten this far have fallen for it, which is awesome. But I mean, there's kind of a tell. I mean, the style ground's dimmed. So I don't know. I really think it's the only room that's like that. Did I just cheese this? I think I just cheesed it. Oh well. I'm not patching that out. Oh my god, this is day 70 already? Holy crap. Day 70 is pretty tricky. If you don't, it's not execution tricky, and I don't think it's that kind of tricky. I think it's just if you don't know what to do, this room's gonna take you a while. But it's super fun. I do really like this room. And then there's a little bit of a troll there. Oh, I forgot about checkpoint 8. Oh, I messed up the spinners! I have to fix that. But we'll do that in a second. This is checkpoint 8. This is Honey Rock Heights. Honey Rock Hills. Did I change it? This is Honey Rock Heights. This is probably my third favorite. So we have all like the favorite ones kind of in the second half of the map. Oh my god, why does it do that? I will be fixing that. I'm gonna go take another phone call. And once again, I am back. Hopefully that's the final cut, but it probably won't be. So this is Honey Rock Heights. And I'm blanking because I picked up the silver. Am I stupid? I'm blanking because I was just doing stuff, and now I have to play Celeste. And I'm like, today's been so weird, man. But I love my fans, so I will release the World Tower on time. I say that like everything's not done and it's just the video and the Game Banana page I have to do. This is music from Mario and Luigi Dream Team. Awesome game. I don't know if I actually ever beat it. This checkpoint focuses more on really heavily on corner boost and whatever you call that jump through shit, where you jump off of it. And also focuses on I think if I remember correctly, my thought process with this checkpoint was, how much yellow shit can I use in the map to make it look like honey? And the answer is a lot. And the answer is also awesome, because it makes it ended up being very fun. You know me, I love the held refills. I think I've used them in the holiday debacle, and I think they're just a very fun entity, just in general. I'm dumb as fuck though. I'm using bad language. I need to chill out a bit. But yeah, I think held refills are. I haven't seen it in a lot of maps besides my own, and I feel like when they have been used by other people, they haven't been used the most interesting way, unless I'm like forgetting about someone. But I feel like we need like a held dash mini contest, which is like never going to happen because of how many events this community has these days. So I don't know, maybe a birthday map will do it for me, but probably not. This room's a bit crazy. Let's see if I can remember. But I digress. Just more people make held booster maps, please. I'm also aware that it's like kind of hard to see the yellow held line. And to that I say I don't really care. From my perspective, it's like, okay, everything you would possibly need is in this single camera frame and in this single shot. You can mess up and not see things a few times because eventually you'll see it. I guess that's true for any map, but here more so than not. Here's the only booster that doesn't refill your dash for some reason. I think I just couldn't cheese it. so I just made that not give your dash back. Honestly, not great design, but I don't care, I guess. I mean, this map's not perfect. Like, I made every room in a day. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I made every room in a day, and when I was polishing it, I really kind of... I kept it a goal to keep the room's identities kind of untouched. Because, like, if I was really changing the rooms, then it's like, okay, I didn't make it in 100 days then. That's just bullshit. So, you know, polish is one thing. Changing the rooms fundamentally is another, and that I tried to avoid, and I'm like, I can't really get rid of that booster without fundamentally changing the room. I did add the outline. I think the outline was something that came in polished. Here's a very easy room before the final one of this checkpoint, which is a doozy for sure. Ooh, I hope that doesn't kill people. If that does, ping me and I'll fix it. This room Donker19 couldn't beat. He's a noob. Worst playtester ever. I love you, Donk. But you're a bitch. I do quite like this room, though. I think Donker's washed. Touhou beat it. Toe's the only one who actually got farther than this. I didn't have a ton of playtesters for this, and maybe that will blow up in my face, but I wanted to keep a lot of this kind of under wraps. I say that like I didn't like show a room in Zucchini Court every 5 days, but it's my biggest project, and I kind of just wanted it to be kind of unknown. There's a lot of things I actually didn't show people, Touhou included, so I wonder how people are going to react to that. But I won't say anything else about that. Yeah, this room's definitely pretty difficult. Might be the most difficult in the map so far compared to everything before this, but there's some tricky rooms, so I don't know how true that is. That ending is pretty hard though. Is this the first Grandmaster room? Maybe. So I guess it would be the hardest if it is the first Grandmaster room. I don't think any room before this is Grandmaster. I do think this one is though. I mean, the last third of the third of the map is kind of where it starts creeping in the GM territory, and that's fine. There we go. Also, oh my god! Yeah, this room is one of the ones that extend past the screen, and it's just a big bubble snake, which is funny. And many people have died to it multiple times, and by many I mean Touhou, because he's the only one that got that far. But I mean, it's not hard. It's just like if you're not expecting it and you're not ready, it's tricky. All right, checkpoint 9. This checkpoint is inspired by my first map that I ever released, So Below, for the Valentine's Day contest. And I think this checkpoint's also really, really cool. It uses the same mechanics. I think it actually uses, instead of triple dashes, because those were kind of hard to implement in such little space, it uses black refills instead. The gimmick of my first map, So Below, was it used 3 different kinds of refills. And so does this one. And it's a much more... I think it's much closer in line with what I had as the original concept for the map, because So Below's original concept was... I literally asked this in Dadbod Chord, was like, hey, how dark can we get with our map's themes? And they said, hey, you know, pretty dark, just be smart about it. And then I just didn't get dark with my map's theme at all. I was like, hi, I'm Madeline, we're stuck in a hole, and that was it. But it was my first map. You know, it was 2020, Jesus Christ. So I went a little crazier with this map. I do think, no I don't. I think this has some of the most unique gameplay in the entire... I mean, Checkpoint 5 is the thing. Never mind, forget it. It doesn't have the most unique gameplay. But I don't know, there's a certain vibe to this gameplay, I guess you could say that. I don't know, it feels... I don't know. What a developer... What a commentary this is. You can't even talk about the map. But I don't know, sometimes you just don't know how to describe things that you made. Like, there was intention behind it, there was a feeling I was trying to invoke, and I think I invoked it, but I don't know what the feeling is. Sue me. Do I not pick up that refill? I might be washed, guys. I tried so hard to enforce a dream suit. Oh no, I'm mentally washed. I'm mentally washed. I tried so hard to enforce a dream super there, but it's like You can just do a dream jump. Now, I'm not gonna bust my balls trying to make that a forced dream super, because it's a dream super, you know, like, whatever. This room is also in the trailer. This room's awesome. I forgot. Oh, funny enough, the song I actually do use for this is So Below. So it's like double tie-in, I guess. I mean, it's already very obvious. It's like, it's not like something I'm trying to like be like, oh, my Easter egg, this is based off So Below from the Valentine's contest. No, it's very obviously that. I'm not trying to hide it. But, I don't know, it's just a... It fits the area very well, and it kind of pays respect to... You have to line up that wall bounce perfectly. It pays respect to the fact that I didn't know how to Fmod when I released my first map, so I used vanilla music, and I mean, this was the song I was going to use. I'm actually dog shit at the game, though, unfortunately. Yeah, with that wall bounce, you kind of have to get the jump boost, the jump through correction there, or else it won't work. This was another lazy room when I wasn't feeling too great. I mean, it's just look at it. It's definitely like a room that's like, haha, this is funny the first time, and then it's like not interesting gameplay. It's like, okay, you figured out the route, it takes you 5 seconds, then you're here. This room's a bit more interesting. I think this actually has an intended failed wave dash. Yeah. I ate? Left minimal crumbs. Unfortunately, I don't remember how to do the rooms. I'm actually screwed when we get to the final checkpoint, because I'm definitely not going to remember how to do any of those, because those rooms are hard. They are not easy rooms. They are the hardest rooms in the map, and that is by design. So that'll be fun. Yeah. I don't know if that makes me a bad mapper for not remembering how to do half my rooms, but it definitely doesn't make me a good rememberer. That's a word. But the fact, I mean, I have a vague idea how to do the room, so it's not like, oh, it's, look how easy it is. I'm clearing it. It's basically, it's like I'm clearing it for the first time. No. I mean, I made the map. Like, I'm gonna know how I make things, and I'm gonna know that kind of usually how I do things. And it's kind of coming back to me as I play it. Like, this room has a crazy move. Dream Hyper into upright corner boost while you have the Shadow Dash. It's awesome. I might be the best mapper ever. However, I am the worst mapper ever, because it's kind of hard to enforce that pixel perfect gap. What the Dropsel? I don't know. This checkpoint does have a few... Am I mogging myself? Yeah, I'm mogging myself. This checkpoint does have a few moments like that, and it's kind of like... It's a little unavoidable. It's probably not unavoidable. There's probably a way to deal with it, but... I mean, that's something I would polish. Unlike this, the weird booster in Checkpoint 8, those are things I would fix. But the reason they're not fixed is because I didn't know how to fix them. So that's what's happening here. Oh my god, is it really that bad, or am I, like, not dashing soon enough? I'm going to assume I'm not dashing soon enough. But I am getting lightly mogged. I'll be the first to admit it. You know, these map makers nowadays, they won't let you see themselves mogging themselves. They take shame in it. But, you know, if you mod yourself, that's a beautiful thing, because, like, you get to see kind of your work from an outside perspective and kind of get pissed off at it, because you're dying to a gap that's a little messed up. So, you know, be humble map makers, you know, let yourself be mogged. Play your own work. Years after you made it. I guess some of you mappers aren't even old enough to have stuff you can go back to that's a year old. Jesus Christ. But me, I can go back to stuff that's 4 years old now. 5 maybe. 4 or 5 years. Jesus Christ, man. Well, no. It would be 4, because that's when COVID started, and that's when I joined the community. Oh my God! Thank God this community. There were moments in 2021 where I think a lot of people thought, like, you know, this community's gonna die soon. Like, we had a good run, and then it didn't, which I'm super grateful about. I'm not doing this right. This room might be a doozy, but I'm very what am I doing? I'm very happy it didn't die, because we got a bone skull, I guess. Don't tell Dunker I said that. Why is that like that? What the hell am I doing? I think I know. I think it's that. I think that... Is that a corner boost or a super? Okay, no, it's intended to be a corner boost, but you could do a super. Secret trick. Choose my map if you want to. It's a free country. I don't care. Like, I really don't care. And I say this in, like, a way that's, like, not so me being lazy, but it's like, maybe it is me being lazy a little bit, but it's like, you don't gotta patch every instance of cheese, you know? There's an intended dream super that I got to work, I think. I think it's pretty, you know, enforced. Well, that super's, like, just way easier, isn't it, huh? Maybe I'll just make that the intended solution. I'll get rid of that corner boost block. Or maybe I won't, because I'm evil. And there's, like, way more important stuff in the map I have to fix. That, mostly stuff in Chapter 4, and that death in Chapter 8 transition. Probably a gravity helper thing. I don't even know why that happened. So, that's the most important thing. Because if people want to... I guess that wouldn't affect any silvers, but if people went for the golden, which... I'm not even including a golden room. In this build, at least. Like, I might update it later with a golden room, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't really see a need right now to add a golden room when I could be working on Breeze contest, which I need to do because I wanted to overscope. So I did. But hey, if that map comes out the way I want it to, I probably won't win. I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of came up with the concept, kind of kissing up to Dunker, being something he would really like, and I mean, it's something I wanted to make, don't get me wrong, it's something I care about and I would want to make. Oh my god, that really happened. But there's definitely a bit of playing to things he likes. I honestly don't even think I'm going to win, so. And I'm not saying that to be, like, self-deprecating, because that's the most annoying thing in the world, and you guys know that's the most annoying thing in the world. But I mean, there's some people in this contest like, god damn, you are talented and deserve to win. And my map's very early on, so maybe I can't even say this. But I think my real goal is just to place top 10, which is, you know, still a pretty big goal, considering how big this turnout might be. If I want to be petty, I can pick a specific person and say I want to do better than them, which I might. I don't know. Who do we hate today? Well, I don't want to say hate, because the person I had in mind was Crispy Bag, and I actually really like Crispy Bag. But I think I could beat Crispy Bag. And I've seen Crispy Bag's map. It's a very good map. My girlfriend played it. But, I think that's a reasonable goal. I think beating Crispy Bag is a reasonable goal. And I say that solely because Crispy Bag made a short map that's very concise and does what it wants, and it's short and it's great. But my map is long and it's all over the place. And also this room has a little bit of bonus stuff. And now we get to the good part. Did I remove the dialogue thing? Oh my god, I did. There used to be an empty dialogue thing here. Anyway, final checkpoint, Journey Beyond the World Tower, featuring... Any second now. Original music by Frika. Oh my god, I love this song. Thank you, Frika. So yeah, this is where... That's not good. This is where the map starts... like... getting crazy. This is a fusion side. Every room is named in this checkpoint. I think I came up with some banger names. But it is... I'm gonna pause for a second. It is a fusion between... every map gets 2 fusions. So this one is checkpoint 1 and checkpoint 8. And... okay, thank god I saved that. This is the first crazy room. This room is nuts, and there will probably be a cut here. Called Lost in Nowhere. I know that's a person, but, like... it's a cool name. This is a fusion between 2 and 5. And if you know 2 and 5, those are the most confusing checkpoints. And now they're together, and now you really don't know what's going on, and... this room only had 1 playtester. And now you're over there, and now you're over here, and... I think I got it pretty consistent. Did I get it pretty readable? No. Do I care? No. But... it's a damn cool room, and it's a damn cool checkpoint. Also, this is not the final Fmod loop for the song, because Frika gave it to me when their computer broke, and then I Fmodded it myself, and then Frika heard the track, and they're like, dude, you messed up. So, if you think the loop sounds bad in this video, it's probably because it is, and it will be fixed. Yeah, this one's hard. But I don't think it's unreasonably hard, you know? I think it's pretty I don't want to say tame, because it's not. Like, this might be, besides the final room, this might be the craziest room in the map. So I don't really want to go and say this room is tame. But I want to say it's good. I want to say it's fair. I want to say... I don't remember how to do it. Past that point. Oh, but it's so cool though, right? There's definitely going to be a cut here. Unless I get, like, soon, but... I need to relearn, like, this entire back half of the room. I love game design. I love making stuff I don't know how to do. Oh wait, I might be... oh, maybe I won't have to cut it. Maybe I won't have to cut it. Maybe it's fine. Oh, you got a fast bubble there. Or you get stuck in the wall. I'm in the wall. So if that happens to you... You'll probably know what happened, because you'll see yourself stuck in the wall, and you'll see that the portal you went through is gone originally. So, I hope that doesn't cause any problems, but I'm assuming if the player gets this far, they have pretty good game knowledge and skill and whatever. That something like that really wouldn't be something I need to look at or fix. Okay, if I jumped there, I would have had it. It's a tricky ending. I don't care. Mog. I can mog myself. I can mog. We had a whole talk about this. To mog yourself is beautiful, and to mog yourself is human. And my friend is playing City Skylines 2. And that's beautiful. You know what? That's beautiful. I have never played City Skylines. That's what the developer commentary is about now. I have never played City Skylines. Damn it, I got stuck in the wall again. Like, I'm commentating the whole time, and I might just be cutting this out. I don't know. There we go. Let's see how much I cut it out. Oh, crap! I totally don't remember how to do this room. Uh-oh! This is malware. This is a fusion between 5 and 4. No, 7 and 4. My bad. This one's nuts, if I remember correctly. Oh, God. I'm screwed! I don't remember how to do this at all! So I'm, like, learning the room, and... Maybe I'm not learning the... Oh my god, I'm screwed! Oh my god! This is supposed to be the Speedberry time too, so I'm screwed. I don't know. It's not really the end of the world if the Speedberry time's easy. Like, that's not why I'm making a Speedberry. It's just like an extra challenge. I honestly doubt a lot of people will even go for it. Okay, I think I'm starting to remember it though. So if the Speedberry is like easy, and then again, it's probably not even that easy because, you know, I'm the one who made the map. It's not going to be easy for people who didn't make it, like... But I don't want it to be ludicrously easy, and I do want it to be my time. Oh my god, Amori! I do want it to be my time. I don't even know what happened there. So if I have to, like, relearn the final rooms, it's like whatever. But in my defense, it has been quite a bit since I played this room at all, and I'm kind of scaring myself. Oh my god, is that respawn? I need to fix that. Yeah, that respawns. That's not supposed to be like... Oh, they all respawn. Damn it! In this room... Let me go over something quick. When I was working on this map, Chrono Helper was not released, and I was using a dev build, and it had single-use things. And then when it came out, I replaced all the cell refills. That's what they're called. I replaced all the cell refills, and then Ricky Ricky forgot to make it so they could be one use. So they were all not one use, and it broke all the gameplay. And then... Oh, I might have actually just was about to do it there. And then it broke all the gameplay. And then I had to replace it again with a fixed version, because Ricky gave me a thing to copy and paste. And I missed this room because it's not in the original checkpoint, so I probably just forgot. Oh, I almost had it again. Okay, this room's actually not that bad. It's hard, but it's not that bad. So, I missed this room. This will be fixed. This is kind of a playtesting run too, really. Like, I mean, you straight up just die on the transition to Chapter 7, which is... What?! I got mogged. By myself, again, it's okay. But, yeah, this is kind of me playtesting the map. And I honestly I mean, I've been recording for just over an hour. Maybe cut off 5 minutes for... OBS says an hour. I was accidentally recording a phone call that was like 5 minutes long. And maybe some other stuff too. But we'll say I get here at just over an hour. That's not bad. I honestly thought it was going to take a lot longer. I thought it was going to take like 2 hours to even get here. And it's not. And I beat the room. This is nuclear pulse per potion. I will move those so you can't die like that. This room is actually evil, and I'm actually really scared because I don't remember, and this room is stupid. Like it's stupid. It's a completely stupid room. The name is from the 3-body problem, yes. But it's a completely ridiculous room. It's impossible to enforce. There's so much crap going on. It's like a 20-second room, I think. And I 100% do not remember how to do it. I could look for a video, which I might do, just for my sake. Or I could try and learn it a bit. But basically, this room, I actually just straight up legit forgot about. I'm not even gonna lie. I think this is the hardest room in the map to do intended, because it's just like, what is even going on? And I don't remember how to do it, and I don't know if there's any videos that survived that tell you how to do it, and all you really have to go off of on how to do it are these I'm blanking. Are these two moving touch switches? My bad. So yeah, I actually just straight up forgot this room existed, and my mom is calling me, so whoops. Okay, I'm back after the phone call, and I will not lie, I looked at the video solution, which I was able to find. I oversaturated a little bit. It's not a 20-second room, it's a 10-second room. But it's still ridiculous, so let's see if I can even do it. Yeah, so I was doing the start completely wrong, and as you can see, it's just like, what is even going on? Oh, I actually was really close. Okay, maybe it's not as hard as I thought it was, but like, trying to figure out this room is just next to impossible, and I really... What do I do there? What the hell? And I really tried, but you know, the intended solution... Oh, what the hell? I'm dumb. The intended solution is a super insane, just Madeline's going all over the room, you don't know what's going on type deal. If anyone can figure it, the first person that can figure out this room without the video, which I don't know how they'd prove, so maybe this is not something I would do. But if you could somehow prove that you were the first person to clear this room without a clear video, and do it, and you did it intended, I'll give you like $10 or something. And I really shouldn't be offering shit like that, because I am a broke college student. But maybe I'll be working soon. I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, this room is the Mr. Beast of room. Can I really even say that anymore? Isn't he like a bad person now? I don't know. But this is the Mr. Beast of rooms. In some regard, I guess. And if I didn't say, this is a fusion between 3 and 8. Yeah, we kind of knock out the 8 fusions pretty early. I think I just wanted to map with it again, because I just really like the mechanic. I think you do that. Yep, that's it. What a room that is, huh? That's crazy. This is obliteration. This is a fusion between 1 and 6. Yeah, we also knock out 1 pretty fast. And I also don't remember this room. I'm like low-key disappointed that I don't remember. Because like, man, how do I not remember this crap, man? Low-key, like, low-key, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. I really should have beaten this sooner, or polished this up sooner. So, the intended solutions for some rooms might just be like lost media. But low-key, during development of this, my #1 G was Safe, or some people might know her as Eldritch Damsel. I center like almost every room. I don't think I center this room. I think I center 97. And this is 95? 94? 95? I think it's 95. I think it's 94. I don't know. But, yeah, that's how I was able to find the nuclear pulse propulsion... nuclear pulse propulsion... Jesus Christ. Nuclear pulse propulsion clear video... Clear. That's not even a... That's a... Yeah. Some of these rooms are just... admittedly very ridiculous in the final checkpoint. But... they're so cool. I have to fucking dash into that, don't I? It's like, I'm kind of relearning. Yeah, okay, yeah, that actually plays so much better. When you do it the right way, believe it or not, it plays a lot better. Like, these rooms, I am really happy with the rooms. But they are ridiculous rooms, and they're very, very hard to follow, and this last checkpoint's why I think the map could be low routing list. Again, I don't think it's hard list. I don't think the rooms themselves, execution-wise, are that hard. No, I think they're actually pretty tame. I think they're all like, until the final room, I think they're all, you know, low to mid Grandmaster, maybe even some bleeding into expert. But you know, they're good rooms. They're good rooms. They're just really hard to figure out if you don't know what you're doing. And I mean, this room I forgot. Like, I know you start to the left in this room, and that's kind of all the knowledge I had. You know, replaying this. And I guess this is why I'm making a clear video, because some of the rooms are just... You know, some people don't really sign up for that. Some people just want to know how to do the rooms, and, you know, that's okay. It's like, I'm not gonna clown on you or whatever for not wanting to really deal with figuring out the solution for a room like this, or especially the room nuclear pulse propulsion. But rooms 20 and checkpoint 5, I do hope people do those, and I'm releasing it anyway because, again, people might want to, it just might not be fun for them to figure it out, and that's fine, and I understand, and you know, I can relate in some regards. But I do hope people try those, you know, at least for like a decent, like, you know, give it the old college try for those specifically. If you just want to look up every solution to checkpoint 10, it's like, okay, these rooms are stupid. These rooms are have an insane amount of stuff going on. Go for it. Like, I'm not here to judge on that. And I'm not here to judge on the room 20 or the checkpoint 5 either. I just hope people really give that a shot, because I think it's really fun. Fun fact about checkpoint 10, it has the only room where I skipped a day, and it's not that it's only 99 rooms. No, I made it up the next day, but unfortunately, this lined up with my finals. Or my midterms. I don't remember. It was I think it lined up with my midterm for physics, and I couldn't. I already didn't do great in that class. I mean, I passed. It's like whatever. But I was struggling a lot in that class. I had to lock in and then just study for a day, and I did. So that's a tricky ending. So 2 of these rooms were made in the same day. You can sue me. I don't care. I think, you know, the spirit of the map is, as long as I did both of the rooms, or like I made up for it. It's not just like I skipped a day forever. Like, no, I made up for it. I think it's fair and good that I didn't map that one day. Really? Ooh, that's hard. I think it's fair and good I didn't map that one day. As cool as it would have been to say I had a flawless record, you know. School's important. Stay in school, kids. And there we go. Really? Unwashed? Ugh. You know, I've been talking for the latter half of the map, you know, it's okay to mog yourself, but, you know, it also takes a man to admit that, you know, it might hurt to mog yourself. It might not quite be what you want. I don't know how much of this I'm going to edit down. I know I'm editing down a lot of the 4th checkpoint, but I don't know if I mean, because I'm giving, like, meaningful commentary this entire time. Like, I don't really want to cut any of this out. But it's like, people who came here for the solution are like, can you just beat the fucking room already? And I'm like, I'm trying! I'm trying, bruh. Like, if you're so impatient, just beat the shit yourself. Like, you're lucky I'm even giving you this clear video. This is a long map. I'm a busy guy. I could be doing anything else. I have a Breeze contest map to be making. So a thank you would be appreciated. I don't actually expect people to say thank you, and I'm not really asking for it either. There's a hypothetical person that I'm mad at has to say thank you. Most people that are watching this, I'm assuming, are one, never going to beat this map anyway, so they're watching for the commentary and for the clear. Two, are skimming through the shit anyway to find when I beat the room and didn't even hear me say that. And not that there's anything wrong with that, there's not. But if you're the secret third person that's watching the entire thing, waiting for me to clear room 94 or 95 or whatever this room is, and you're mad that I'm taking so long, I don't know, you could have skipped to begin with. There we go. Oh, that was 95. Okay, this is 96. This is a fusion between 3 and 9. I don't remember this room. I don't even remember making this. I don't even remember making this. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't even know what I'm... My hands are so sweaty! And my controller is also very sweaty. That's me wiping it. Oh, wait. I'm mapping Jesus? His move is cool and indescribable? His vibe is beautiful and desirable? Yeah, we rap. Maybe that's not even in a wave dash. Maybe that's a that kind of move. No, that wouldn't make sense. I don't know. I'm honestly tired. I've been climbing this tower forever, man. But you guys signed up. You didn't really sign up. I just kind of did this because I thought people would want it. I mean, there's got to be one person, right? And I've been wanting to make a developer commentary for a while, so, you know. Be the change you want to see in the world and shit. Or don't. I don't actually think I care. I'm getting in angry mode. Wait, my gameplay's so heat. I'm restored. I'm actually so... Yeah, I think this room, out of every room that I've replayed so far, is the most akin to me learning it again. I still don't think it's anywhere close to someone who's actually playing it for the first time. But it's been like... This came out in May. 4 months? Or 4 months since I've last played this. Like, there's like a really solid chance I have not even like stepped in this room since I made it. Like, that's probably true. That's just probably true. So, I don't know. Moral of this story is, don't take forever to release shit. And I was busy. I had a lot going on. I didn't want to take this long, but better late than never. Shifting Shores coming soon. That's actually going to take a long time. I genuinely have not worked on that in a very long time. And a lot of the original plan just changed, and a lot of that map's getting reworked. But I do plan. It's not something that there's been stuff like I've like, oh, I don't want to work on this. I want to scrap this. I just want to be done with like Balls Week 2. That was kind of something that felt like that, but I don't feel that with Shifting Shores. It's just like not my priority right now. There's other stuff I want to get to. Will I ever get to it? Maybe not. And then I would just do a classic release what I have, because I like, you know, that's closure for me. But I do plan to eventually get back to working on Shifting Shores when this is done and my Breeze contest is done and some secret things I am not going to say are done. But I think after secret things, maybe there'll be a friend group Secret Santa, and then maybe after that there'll probably be another contest and I still won't work on it. But the point being is it is not my desire nor intention to scrap that map as of September 12th, 5:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I still have a lot. It might not be as grand as I originally planned, and like, I mean, I set up this whole server and shut it down. Like, that was a moment of like, okay, that I bit off a little more than I could chew, and you know, that happens. I might need to nerf that a little bit. That spike is honestly straight mogging me, and not in like the best way, not in a way you want to see in 2024. Oh my god, I'm never gonna work on Shifting Shores, because you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a secret. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do my Breeze contest map. I'm going to do a secret thing that I don't want to talk about, and then there's gonna be a zucchini. There's gonna be something. There's gonna be a friend group Secret Santa. I don't know what's actually gonna happen, but it's not actual Secret Santa. It's not the official collab. Don't rag on my ass. I don't have any. I don't know what's going on with that on Non-Charge. It's a friend group Secret Santa. It is just a bunch of friends. It is not. I want to reiterate, it is not a formal collab. It is just a bunch of friends making stuff for each other like a regular Secret Santa. With that being said, there's that, and then after that, it's the end of the year. I'm working on the awards, and that's gonna hopefully not take as long as last time. But you know, it's gonna be a thing that like has to be done. Like, the awards were so great last year. I don't want it to be a one-time thing. Kind of like, you know, we kind of retired the rewind. We didn't want to, but it's just like, the rewind is so much work. It is so much work. It is like, I don't want to say it's not worth it, because of like a lot of people enjoy the rewind, me included. But holy crap, it is so much work compared to the awards. The awards is a lot of work, but it is nothing compared. It is nothing compared to the rewind. There's a lot more logistic stuff and whatever, but the amount of footage you need to record for the rewind is stupid. It's stupid. I need to fix that corner boost, in my opinion. That's probably gonna get touched up. But yeah, it's unfortunate. If anyone ever like contacted me saying like, hey, can we do the rewind? I'd be like, yo, go for it. I don't know how Toho would feel about that, but the awards was always more so of his baby, and I think, you know, if they were both dangling over a pit of lava, he would build a bridge to the rewind, and then punch off the rewind to save the awards. That's what I think. And then he'd come back to me and say, "Hey man, I didn't have a choice," and I'd believe him. And I think the awards, I'm happy people liked it, because you know, there's a lot of talk being like, this community doesn't need awards, and it's like, okay, I bet you don't like your fucking vegetables either. Like, oh, it's green, I don't want to eat it. That's mean. I shouldn't talk about people like that. But it's like, come on, just let us try it. If it really fucks with the community that bad, you know, now we know. But it didn't. People loved it. People cried. Literally. I could say that. I didn't, though. I didn't cry. I'm not a baby. But I digress, you know. I think the awards were amazing. I would 110 times rather do the awards again than a rewind ever again. Like, you guys are kind of lucky you even got 2. I'm just being honest, like... It was a lot. This room is taking me a lot longer than I was hoping. I think I definitely need to change this, not change, but like nerf the bottom right corner boost a bit. And honestly, I've been on this room so long that I've been talking the whole time, I'm probably cutting shit out. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask my friends, like, I mean, is it, I guess it's more of a developer commentary than anything. Like, the fact that it's a clear video is kind of a nice bonus, I guess. So, you know, maybe I won't cut it. There will definitely be some cuts where I had to like get up and do something, but maybe not here. If I like stop talking for a second, which I might. I'm gonna actually take a drink of water right now. Because I've been talking for the last hour and a half, and my throat is starting to hurt. Okay, there we go. There's definitely going to be a cut there because I stopped talking. This is Quantum Entanglement 4 and 2. I need a minute. My throat's starting to hurt for real because I've been commentating for so long, but oh man, I gotta play more Celeste. So this is VVV with dashing. Why the fuck is there a thing there? Why the fuck did I put a fucking dash arrow there? I think that's a tutorial thing. I think that's a tutorial. To show you that, how it works upside down. And in that case, like, way to go, me. I might chill with the commentary a bit. I lied, I'm not gonna chill with the commentary a bit. This room's cool because there's a bunch of springs and stuff happens when you hit them. That's kind of it. That was all I wanted to say. I'm getting, like, legit, like, I'm getting kind of tired. Because I don't usually... I make maps a lot more than I play them now. And I'm just not used to kind of sitting and grinding an entire map in one sitting anymore. I just don't do it. It's not my favorite part of the game. I love playing levels, don't get me wrong, but I'm like this, I don't know. This is a bit hard even for me. Like just to do a lot of, which is why judging MTC2 was kind of miserable after a while, because there were a lot of maps that were harder than this, and I had to play them. So go easy on me for the third one, please. Oh, also this I thought something was broken for a second with the style ground flag things, the red and blue things, but I forgot that they're just on different sides. Why the fuck am I dying? What do you do there? I'm washed. There's been like multiple moments in this video, this playthrough, where I've considered save stating. And that's probably not great. But again, it's a lot, and it's... What the shit do you do there, actually? I don't know. I might actually save state. Like, hear me out, guys. I'm tired. What did you do there? I think you gotta flip and then... Wait, what? Oh, it's a gravity spring, bruh! I'm still save stating, I don't even care. I mean, I'm gonna still play it from, you know, from the start of the room, but... Can I learn this, please? I'm tired. I wanna... I honestly just... Okay. I wanna be done with the recording. This is what one world tower does to a man, like... Yes, I'm goated! This is Recompiled Matrix. This is the 1st of May. This is my sister's birthday. This is 4 and 6. And we're almost done. Room 99 is actually pretty easy. So this is like the last hoopla until room 100. Which I have a pre-recorded video of room 100, so I might not even re-clear it. Or I might not even re-clear it right now, because I'm tired. I'm about ready to like hit the young lay down and watch Instagram Reels for half an hour after this. But I'll probably not do that and set up the Game Banana page instead. I don't have the throw indicators in this room. I have to add those. Yeah, I can't even like hit the young lay down after this. I gotta actually fix some things in the map, so good thing I'm actually doing this. Because this was like another round of playtesting. Also, you could just do that. It's not taught. I don't care. it's like who gives a shit? You're at room 98. You're finishing the map. If you made it this far, you're finishing the map, and you'll figure out you can just do that. Sorry, buddy. There we go. Oh my god. I'm gonna be completely real with you guys. I completely forgot how to do that room. I completely forgot. So I had to relearn it. That's why there was a cut. And that took a bit. Because there was no video of that room, so I just kind of had to learn it. That's tough for me, I guess. This is Senseless Longing. This is a fusion between 5 and 9. I know how to do this room. Whew, that was rough though. That was rough though. I'm not even gonna lie. I was a little scared. Anyway, this is room 100. I'm gonna give this like 5 tries because I honestly have this pre-recorded, but it would be cool. I don't have the heart collect. It's a very... There's a lot of room, and I did beat this very recently. So I might be able to clutch out, you know, the room. That's also not right. That probably fixes when you die. Why is that gray? I don't know. I need to fix that. But I'm gonna give this a few shots. And we'll see. If not, I'll just use the clip that I have. Because, oh my god, I want to be done. Oh my god, I actually re-cleared it. Okay, oh thank god. Those spinners won't look gray, but oh my god, I'm so happy. I don't even know if I need to cut that. Oh my god. Whew. I'm so happy that didn't take forever. Here's the final dialogue. I've said enough. Thank you for watching. We're just gonna read this out and be done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoy the map. I worked so hard on this. Let's just end it out now. What are you? Perhaps that's a question better suited for yourself. But you asked first, so I shall tell you. I am infinite, never-ending, eternal. I am love as much as I am hate. I am death as much as I am birth. I am everything as much as I am nothing. I am God. And most importantly, I am you. And very soon you will be me as much as I am you. Soon you will be let into my kingdom and become everything. Perhaps this is a lot of information to take in. You must be tired after completing your 1,000,000-year penance. I'm sorry, but I don't think you have the right person. It's true I just ended a very long journey, but it was not 1,000,000 years long. Perhaps it would seem that way. I have been watching you very closely. You, in fact, have been journeying for 1,000,000 years during your penance. You cannot have processed all of it. That power nobody grasps until they become all. The parts you can remember, the parts you can still feel, they are the parts everything is decided worth recalling. But you'll recall the rest soon once you enter the kingdom. This is a lot. I don't feel worthy of this. We would not have given you a chance if we did not know you were worthy from the start. We just need you to prove it. And you have. I see. What repentance is adapts for everyone. Some journey for 1,000,000 years, others billions, or perhaps only a few dozen. Perhaps I was a bit misleading in saying we always knew you were worthy. Truthfully, everyone has always been worthy. You are not special. We await everyone as much as we awaited you. You may not be special, but you are everything. You are special as anything and everything is. Now, I invite you to come into the kingdom. Everything awaits you.